Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is the Ancient Nord here again. I know I've been gone for quite a long time, but I'm back now with a brand new Let's Play of a game that isn't... I don't think it was... Okay, hold on, I do not want to watch the intro. I'm going to just go in here. It is not... I don't think it was ever released here in the West. They made an English translation patch for it. This is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, and... I'm going to be playing through it. I played it when I was younger, a little bit. I managed to get it on my PSP using the memory stick. And the English patch wasn't as refined as it is now. There's still a little bit of Japanese here and there. But most of it's actually... what's the term for that? Not readable. It's... yeah, whatever. Who cares? You can actually, like, understand what's going on. But anyways, this episode is going to be pretty... it's going to be pretty straightforward. I'm not really going to do any fighting. I'm more so just going to explain where I've been. Oh, hold on. It's yeah, I forgot. It's, for some reason, accept is like, it's circle in this game because the Japanese play with different controls or whatever. And X is back. But when you're in actual Monster Hunter from the, the Western Monster Hunter game, or minimum of 6 and maximum of 12 characters. Well, it's not really a minimum of 6, is it? Anyways, yeah, I've been gone, from the game, from all games pretty much because of my health issues I've been having. And that's kind of why I decided to take a break from playing the other Monster Hunter games. But I'm back now. I'm home more often than not, so I thought to myself, hey, why not just play this game? I have a lot of good, nostalgia with it, and I don't think many people know about it. So, why not, I'm just gonna edit my character here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that works. This is him. This is Nord. We made it kind of like an edgy looking guy. Yeah, sure. That's the Kaze voice. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna start with the tutorial. Say yes to this, and I'm gonna actually delete my existing file because this did not work the first time. The recording fucked up. There's a cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna have to go quiet. But yeah. Before we get into the deep into the cutscene, one thing I have to say about this game is, I really love the atmosphere. I don't know. There's something about it. It's very unique. In fact, I'd go as far as to say this might be one of the best PSP Monster Hunter titles out there. Just so immersive, The one leaf falls right in front of us. Master, do you like the soothing temperature of this spa? Oh yes, I almost forgot. I have a new message for you. The village chief is waiting outside the building. She wants to speak with you. You can carry on bathing later. Please go meet with her now. Yes. Okay, so I'll explain most of what's going on. Because the game is going to take forever to do it. It's going to take forever for me to explain it as well. But at least it'll go by a little bit faster. So this is our hunter. We've arrived in Yukumo village. We're a brand new hunter, and we got our ass whooped, so we went to take a bath. This spa, by the way, it replaces the eating mechanic from the other games. You rest here, and you'll get stats. And this guy right here, he'll make you juice later. Alright, let's get changed, and let's go outside. This is the online hall, by the way. I'll explain how this works when we actually need to go online to do some quests. Because there are some quests online you want to do, especially to unlock the spa upgrades. God damn, this place is so freaking nice. Look at that atmosphere, baby. Whew. Anyways, I'll give us a tour around town. I recommend the first thing you do is to ignore what these people have to say. People with the yellow box here over them means they want to talk to you, but we're going to ignore them and go here. This is your house. Hit square to go in. And I'm actually going to choose my weapon first. This is your box here on the left. This is where you can deposit items, change your equipment, and you want to deposit pretty much every item you get. So, hold on, I'm just gonna do some selling here. The weapons I don't want to use. Yeah, that looks about right. Those are the 3 weapons I intend to use during this playthrough. The weapons did get improved in this version, and there are some differences between this and Freedom Night and Freedom 1. So, I'll mention the ones, I guess, on the field when we get there, because this episode I won't be going on a hunt. I think I mentioned that before, but it's mostly just going to be like a tour of the town and what's going on, where I've been, you know, for the past couple, like a year now or something. And what I'm going to do with my future series. So this here is the bed. You can save your game here. Over there is the Palico board, but we can't really do much with this yet. But yeah. So let's start by talking. Let's start off by talking to this lady here. She's the village chief. She will give you your quests for offline, like single player quests. She'll give you 1,500 zenny to get started, but if you sell some of your gear, you should be good on cash. This lady, we're not going to talk to her right now, because that's an entirely other complicated thing. This is the weapons and armor, I guess, area. This is like where all the crafting is done. This guy, this little dwarf-looking guy, I don't know what he is, or goblin, he's happy, and that's all that matters. And he has a nice belt, too. But yeah, this guy, he'll reinforce your weapons and armor. Jesus, it's almost like I forgot how this game worked. But yeah, you can craft armor sets from him and weapons and upgrade them. Now, it's actually always cheaper to upgrade and craft weapons than it is to buy them. And this lady here sells weapons, but they're not that great. This guy over here sells you special equipment for your companions, but we will... I don't really want to cover companions in this episode. It can get kind of complicated on how they work and what they do. So just know that this guy here gives you companion gear, this guy here gives you your gear, and this lady here sells you gear, but that's not really important. This lady here will sell you your basic items. Oh, I almost bought some herbs. I recommend buying pickaxes and bug nets, as well as 10 potions. These items are pretty much essential for your first couple times outside in the wild, especially the the bug axes. Yeah, yeah, those. The pickaxes and the bug nets, because they allow you to catch and mine rare materials. You want to go up to this egg and press square, but nothing happens. Spoiler alert, something will happen with that later. But this guy here, he's in charge of the farm. So here on the left is the farm. Every Monster Hunter game has a farm. This one works a little bit differently. You have to upgrade it, like in the other games. But you don't just duplicate items in this game. You have to actually manually collect the items. And oh, this farm, by the way, it's just so atmospheric. But man, I love this farm. This is probably one of the best farms I've ever seen. Like visually, like the music is so nice and calming, and it's pretty useful too. So this guy, he'll just tell you how the farm works, but I'll give you guys a tour on how the farm actually works and what's what. So this is your box in the farm. Obviously, if you collect things in the farm, you should put them in the box. This is a no-brainer. Over here is your companion board, which we can't do anything about yet. Over here is a mining node. You want to mine this. Every time you finish a quest, you want to visit the farm early on, because my god, the stuff you get here is so good, and that is super lucky. I just got 2 iron ore. I'll also be covering pretty much every item I collect, except for monster materials. But here we have potions. They regenerate your HP. Obviously, pickaxes and bug nets are used in the field to catch bugs or mine nodes. Whetstones, they sharpen your weapon, and iron ore can be used in crafting weapons and armor. Usually weapons, especially the iron tree of weapons. We only have 1 iron ore in our box. Here is the farm. We can actually duplicate seeds here, or not seeds. Actually, yes, you can duplicate seeds and plants here, but we don't have anything. This is the bug guy. You can collect bugs in this little bug trapper. You want to select this basic bait, but you only start with 1 bait, and you can't do it the first time. You usually go up to this like thing and press square, and you get a shitload of bugs. But if we go over here to the west, on the left side of the farm, you find fishies. These are really good. Some of these can be used for crafting or recipes, because there's combinations in this game. You can combine items like a potion with for example honey. We don't have honey yet, but a good example would be a potion with honey would make a mega potion. So you want to keep that in mind when you're exploring. Make sure to pick everything up the first time around. So we have a sushi fish, which heals a little bit of HP, not really good. This is just for I'm not sure what the pop fish is for, actually. This is new. Fish with very large scales, high level of quality that rivals steel. Oh, probably used for rare smithing then, or rare crafting. Is there anything down here I'm missing? There's a guy, but there's nothing here. Okay, who's this guy? He just talks about you visiting the hot spring, which has no effect on us right now. So, what else is there to cover? Oh yes, here on the left, if you said you are a beginner or whatever, if you want to do the tutorial, before you get the 1,500 Zenny off the chief, the game will actually send you here to the trainer school. Which I wouldn't recommend in this, because beginner training? The hunter info is in Japanese. And the weapon usage, this is good. You can practice whichever weapon you want out in the field. Or you can even, I think, do, yes, this little quest line where you do the Monster Hunter 1 quests. So like, the raw meat, well done steak, bamboo, iron ore, mega potion, teach you how to combine, how to fish, how to collect rare items, how to kill monsters, how to beat bosses. All of the good stuff, But we don't need any of that because we're professional. Not really, but you're gonna see me fuck up a lot in this Let's Play. But that's okay. That's part of the game. Vespoid for the win. Am I right? The last guy I'm gonna cover in today's episode is this guy. I'll tell you a little trick you can do early on with him. So this is the traveling peddler. He sells pretty rare stuff, and every time he leaves the town or whatever, he'll restock. Every time you leave town, I think he'll restock with different items. I'd recommend buying definitely an adamant seed early on and a might seed. You want to buy these and send them to your box. It's super important because you want to farm those seeds. They're very rare, like rare seeds, and they give you pretty powerful bonuses. So hey, we're just gonna organize this. I'm gonna organize my box really quick. Hold on. I want to try doing a jump cut, but last time I did a jump cut, it fucked everything. So hold on a second. I want to see if this works. Alright, hopefully that worked out, and that's how the box is gonna look. I like it. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna start with the old Yukumo blade. I really want to use the longsword this run because it's far better in this game than it was in Freedom Unite. I mean, like, the moveset just got improved. But anyways, before I head off, I guess to finish it off today, I'll talk about my other series. So if you're not interested, you could just leave now, and I don't hold it against you, really. But for those of you who are interested in the other Monster Hunter series I was doing, I'm gonna have to cancel Freedom 1 and Freedom Unite specifically because Freedom Unite is gonna be a little bit too much for me to handle right now. I'm really out of touch with this game and the series in general, and I'm pretty rusty. This game is not as hard as Freedom Unite or as long, and nowhere near as painful. So also, it's not covered as much on YouTube, so it's kind of interesting to do. Yeah, Freedom Unite. I'll postpone that one, you know, for the future. That's something I'll do maybe a long time from now, but it's up there. As for Freedom 1, I lost all my files on it because I have a new PC, so I don't want to restart from scratch. So I'm not going to be doing it. I know everyone is disappointed with that because everyone loved Freedom, but yeah. You guys should check this one out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can even play with me if you want. I know that was a thing for Freedom as well, but yeah, I might do Freedom 1 one day, but I highly doubt it. I've already done it twice now. I've gotten pretty far, and each time something happened with my PC, lose all the data, and I'm like, well, fucking shit, here we go again. I don't want to restart all this. So, no thanks. And then the last two series I'm doing right now that I want to cover is Lord of the Rings Online and Gothic. So I'm gonna cancel Lord of the Rings Online purely because my PC has a hard time, like right now, like the processor's kind of and just playing MMOs for long periods of time in my condition is quite difficult. So playing a game like Monster Hunter is far simpler for me. And easier for me to handle. You know, it's just you get on, you do a couple quests, you record it, you have some laughs, and you jump off. There you go, good time. Or you do some grinding or whatever you want. But yeah, I'll have to cancel Lotro. But Gothic, I fully intend on doing that Gothic mod. I really want to play it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I was replaying that as well. I was doing some testing of it, so that will definitely be a thing. Just I really want to focus on this Monster Hunter game because it's one of my favorites, and it's a shame no one really talks about it, but yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm sorry there was no action in this video, but this game requires quite the explanation. I know I could have just like glossed over it. And as you'll see as we go on, I'll be running from this chief lady all the way down to the smithy, back to the farm, back to the chief, back to the farm, back to the smithy, back to the chief. You'll see me do the run over and over and over and over again. So you'll get quite familiarized with the town. So don't worry if it's a lot to take in right now. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Later.